My family and I were living in Connecticut. We were dealing with a really bad situation. So we had to leave unexpectedly. We just brought whatever we could fit in the car and we came here, me and my 4 boys. We didn't have any friends, no family. We didn't know anyone here. I mean, it was difficult to hold it together, but we did. We ended up at the Salvation Army shelter, and the people there were great. That's where we were able to just settle and start to make some connections. And actually, that's where the boys got connected to the Boys and Girls Club. And that was one of the best things that could have happened to our family. They asked me to fill out an application. You know, we think your family could benefit from this program. And they told me it was the backpack program. And they explained what it was. And they were like, every Friday they'll get food to take home. Each one of them will get their own bag to take home for the weekend. And I'm like, sure, yeah, we'll do it. The kids love the backpack program. They love the food that they get. They get all kinds of things, juices, snack bars, everything. I even look forward to seeing what they're gonna get. It's cool, and it's actually like Christmas every Friday. Now that we're home and we have our own place, that's changed everything. Everything. I mean, we're a lot more stable. I see that the children, they're happier. It's just completely different from what we knew before. I remember one of my kids telling me, you know, Mom, I didn't know you were fun. You have such a pretty smile. I've never seen you smile like that before. I didn't even realize that it was like that I didn't smile, that I didn't have a lot of fun with my children. I mean, I tried, but I didn't know I was so down. And just hearing him say that to me, that really meant a lot to me, because that let me know that we're okay. We're okay now. If it wasn't for the United Way backpack program, it would be very difficult for us to get through the end of the month. I mean, it's food, it's essential, we need that. It's just me raising these 4 boys, these 4 wonderful boys. It gets really difficult sometimes. So having the assistance of these programs, it's amazing. I can't really explain how important it is to our family. I don't know, I really don't know how we'd get along if we didn't have access to these things.
I felt so alone. I didn't really care about anything, and I just tried to fit in. And I got into a lot of trouble. I almost failed all of my classes. I wasn't myself. I thought, I don't mean anything to anybody. But when I met Elaine, it all just kind of got better. Elaine is like my mentor, and she comes and meets with me every Wednesday. And, you know, we just kind of talk, and she gives me advice, and sometimes she'll help me from here and there. I like how she doesn't just judge you. When we met, she didn't judge me at all. I think that's why I look up to her a lot as a role model. I found out about a club called Future Business Leaders of America, and then like the competitions came up and I was like, ooh, yeah, I want to do that. Elaine helped me with my FPLA. Like, we practiced, I showed her what I had to memorize, and she went over it with me, made sure I didn't miss any words. It was easy with her. I believe education is the right of every person. I believe the future depends on mutual understanding. And then when I told her that I won regionals, like, she was all excited and everything, and like, it made her happy because she saw that I succeeded at something. I did it. It was tough, but I did it. If it wasn't for communities and schools of Randolph County, in United Way, I wouldn't be as confident in myself as I am now. I would still be hanging around the bad crowd, and I probably wouldn't be making as good of grades as I am now. I have the responsibility to work efficiently and think clearly. I promise to use my abilities to make the world a better place for everyone.
It was 1959 when it happened. I was 16, and I worked at a gas station putting gas in cars. Some shot back on me, and I got gas on my clothes, and it dried out. And then I didn't think no more about it. I went to burn some trash, and I caught on fire. Lucky I rolled on the ground, I don't know why, in the gravel, put the fire out, but I was burnt bad. They took me to the hospital. They gave me close to 2 gallons of blood. Kept me under a tent, a salt tent. It was miserable. I laid in the hospital 2 months, and I mean, the pain was so bad it was just unreal. I prayed to the good Lord upstairs, you know, to just take me away. If somebody hadn't given blood, I wouldn't be here. When I was able, I started giving blood every chance I get, because I know people out there need it. Gotta have it. We can go to the moon, do anything else about it, but we cannot make blood. It was 2 years after the accident when I met my wife. She was a blind date. It's just been a perfect 49 years. Kids mean more than anything. And our family is real loving with my kids and then my grandkids. You know, if I could have had my grandkids first, I think it'd been better. But the Red Cross is really a family of mine. I mean, I've been going to it ever since I was 18. The blood that kept me going, once I paid all that back, I just kept giving. You get in the habit, you know, to give, and I knew other people needed it just as bad as I needed it then. And I got up to 145 gallons and 3 pints, and I'm gonna keep going as long as I can. My goal is set at 200 gallons, and then I'll probably, every time I hit a goal, I go up. You can save enough lives to fill up a big stadium. That's what I'm trying to do. Not all one day, though. If it wasn't for you and the Red Cross and the United Way, I wouldn't be here today to give you my story.
Because of you, I can spend a lot less time worrying about where our next meal will come from and more time enjoying my children.
Because of you, I make better grades, I'm more confident, and I know I'll have a brighter future.